I think we'll make this happen.
Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. It's hard to imagine this not being a fun game to watch. It's the Broncos going up against the Buccaneers. With that, let's get out to Raymond James Stadium. Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, thank you, Larry. We are on the Gulf Coast of Florida at Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Denver Broncos and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Hi again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, you take a look at this Buccaneer ball club. They've got to be pleased with the start to this season. Obviously, a perfect 3-0.
3 good quality wins, too. It's got people in the locker room excited. They're thinking that this could be their year.
Meanwhile, for the visiting
it's
Broncos,
gonna be.
they come in 0-3 and in desperate need of a win.
And out of the last 86 teams to start 0-3, none of them have made the playoffs, so you're exactly right. They've got to start picking up things right now in a big uphill climb.
3-0 versus 0-3. Will current form hold? We'll find out as we're off in Week 4. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
All right.
So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. And they'll
Cam
be led
Newton.
out by the NFL's most valuable player from 2015. It's Cam Newton.
There are a number of great quarterbacks in the NFL,
Broncos,
but I
Cam
have to
Newton.
believe that the
Interesting.
prototype in terms of look has to be Cam Newton. That stature and frame, almost breathtaking when you see him in person. And now he's starting to put it all together with consistency in his game, throwing, running, leading.
Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Good start.
The offensive lineup now, and the guy we highlight, Emmanuel Sanders.
You can use him in any spot as a wide receiver. In the slot, out wide. It doesn't matter. He just makes plays.
That should be a stacked offense. Why are they 0-3? Their defense must suck.
Now it's 2nd and 7.
With Cam Newton, Todd Gurley, Emmanuel Sanders, and Amari Cooper, that's a great offense.
To throw on second down is Newton.
But I also
Right
have a
side
good
catch,
defense,
Gilmore.
so
A gain of 4 on the play,
that
and
might
that's going to
affect it.
lead to a 3rd down. And a quick look at the Buccaneer defensive starters.
Corey Graham has everything you're looking for in a safety. The ability to come up and tackle, as well as play the deep zones.
Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. Newton on 3rd down. He'll throw underneath for Gurley.
Damn it.
And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Fresh set of downs here. So opening drive, 3rd down, they go with a slant. It works.
And I'm wondering when the league's going to figure it out because everyone throws it on 3rd down. You expect pressure, so you want the ball in the hands of the quarterback quickly. It's a 3-step route ordinarily, and you're throwing it where you see the receiver breaking towards you. So it's an inside route. Everyone likes it, and it's executed very well.
Come on, defense.
It's funny when I go back to our pregame meeting with Amari Cooper, and we mentioned, what they play man coverage against you. He almost seemed offended by it, didn't he?
I'll beat it. That's basically
Yeah, they got
what
good
it said,
sound. I
right?
figured they
I mean,
would.
the best receivers we've ever talked to and covered, when you talk about covering them with one guy, they think that's a personal affront. If they feel like if they can't just beat one defender, then they're not very good.
So they pick up the first down after the run, and now they approach for the fresh set.
All right, come on, guys. Come on, defense.
On first down, Newton.
Oh, he slipped.
And it's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Crockett Gilmore, there. And that'll make it 2nd and 10. And Charles, despite this
Gronkowski's
list of
still
key
out.
inactives that we see here, they've obviously still been pretty successful.
Give everyone credit for this one because to me, when that happens, key guys are out, the next man steps up and plays well. But that starts with the organization itself, all the way through. No excuses for guys being out, finding guys who are capable backups who can step up and play when they need them, and we've seen the results of that. This team knows how to work through things. Well, there's an example of patience being rewarded. Ran the ball on first down and got stuffed. Most people would scream, throw the ball here in this this situation, they stayed with their roots,
short.
stayed with running the
He's
football,
short.
and they got rewarded.
It'll be a pickup of just 2, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. So on 4th down, here's Sam Cook to punt it away.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. They'll be led out by their quarterback in his 5th season now out of Arizona State. It's Brock Osweiler.
There's been plenty made about his background as a big-time basketball player coming out of high school, but it's the reasons why that I focus in on. The footwork. At his size, having those feet, ability to move around, slide in the pocket, throw on the run, that's helped make him one of the top quarterbacks in the league.
What?
And his first pass is incomplete.
Green,
He was
you
looking for
dropped
his
it.
favorite
Come on
target,
now.
A.J. Green, that time. And it'll be 2nd and 10. And now an introduction here to the starting 11 on offense. And one of the good wideouts, of course, is Vincent Jackson.
And when he's on the field, you don't play small ball. You make sure you get it out to that guy and let him go get it.
And on 2nd and 10 now.
Come on, Green. This is you making up for your mistake earlier.
Osweiler. This one grabbed by A.J. Green. And he gets this one just shy of the 30.
20
He'll mark it down at the
yards.
39. And a nice pitch and catch to pick up the reception against man coverage.
Both of them read how much yardage they needed, figured what they had to do, and were able to beat the man coverage for the completion.
Here's the first carry for Le'Veon Bell. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Good
Not
start.
a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
All right, Jackson. It's for you, buddy.
On 2nd down, here's Osweiler. Jackson's got it over the middle. And he's brought down. 12 yards there as they move to James. And that's one of his advantages of a passer, is it not? With his height, setting back there in the pocket, firing it over the middle, he can really see everything clearly.
It is, and I know that other quarterbacks get it done different ways, all right? You don't have to be his height to make a great play. But what he does is he takes away having to make those slide steps in the pocket to find angles to throw the ball through. He just throws right over the top of it because he can see everything, and sometimes that saves time and gets the ball to a receiver quicker.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Making good yardage.
So we've reached the end of a fairly even first quarter of play. 0-0 our score. We'll return to Tampa after this message. You're watching the NFL on EA
It's not really that
Sports.
even because I'm making much more progress than they were.
This presentation of the NFL on EA Sports is brought to you by Gatorade, the sports fuel company.
Back now with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's the Bucs in possession of the football as we begin the second quarter. They face a 2nd and 7 to start things
All
out.
right, come on, guys. Let's do this.
Osweiler. Green's got it over the middle. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 7, and that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. Well, clearly one of his advantages as a passer is his height, sit back in the pocket, fired over the middle. That makes things tougher defensively, doesn't it?
It really does, because your goal is to move the quarterback off his initial spot.
I mean,
when
I
he
got
gets his
my-
drop back completed.
I got my
But
yard
when
I
you have
needed.
that type of height, he can stay in there. If he's willing to take the hits and just fire over the top, which saves him time and actually completes a play a little bit quicker than it normally does for a quarterback that has to
Try another
slide and
pass.
find open space to
Green.
throw.
On first down, Osweiler. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 15
Yeah!
yards there on the catch and run.
Good job, Hannah. Not bad for the guys backing up.
And now the passing
Gronkowski.
game here in the second quarter starting to heat up a little bit.
Don't you feel the rhythm starting to happen, right? You see it now, the confidence is starting to rise. I think now as a play caller, Because that has happened, you lean on it a little bit more. You don't go totally away from running the football, but you do say, guess what? We can throw it, we can throw it well with a whole lot of confidence.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
A 1-yard gain can look like a disaster, but it all depends on how the game is going. Is it a series of 1-yard gains running the ball? If that's the case, you might have to start thinking about throwing it a little bit more.
In a double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore.
I play something they tell me to throw an interception.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
Now following the interception, here's Newton. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Not too many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude, but I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
Now, he's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete. 2nd and 10, Newton again. And he comes back with one complete. 4 yards on the pickup, and they're going to face a 3rd down.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and
come on,
catch was
defense.
successful, but now
Stop
they run after it.
Throwing on 3rd down, Newton. And he'll just toss it away.
Threw it away.
So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. It looked like he might have had a window there, but the rhythm was just a little bit off.
Certainly was, because everything that has to come together to get a pass completed, yeah, you're right. The sync just wasn't there.
This is brought in at the 21. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. Here comes the Tampa Bay offense now heading back out onto the field. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone
not
that it's
listening
supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score.
People,
I know we're being a little
you
bit
guys
facetious
fail
here,
me
but the
all the
bottom
freaking
line
time.
is take
Both
care
times
of the
I did what you told me to, I threw an interception. So I'm not going to listen to you anymore.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
It's caught by Jackson. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball. Bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-armed guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
Green brings it in. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 2 minutes remain in a scoreless first half.
But
we'll
I am getting in, I'm almost in the red zone in 2 plays. So, and I get the ball back at the beginning of the second.
A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll check in with Larry Ridley for highlights and analysis of our first half of play. Now, not too many highlights yet, at least in terms of scoring plays, that is.
Yeah, but hang in there. We might get something these last 2 minutes.
So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. They send Green to the left on his own. Now a play fake here on first down. He's got Green. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, but now it's first and goal.
I like that one, partner. They go back-to-back with excellent gains. And really, it shouldn't be a surprise who they were throwing the ball to. He's their best guy.
Yeah, we knew that they would get him involved early. They're doubling down on getting him involved early.
Don't be surprised they'll come right back to him again. They haven't shown the propensity to be able to stop him.
Throwing, Osweiler. This will be caught at about the 5. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that'll make it second and goal.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the ball, as we just saw there.
Better not be against me.
Holding offense.
Damn it. What are you doing, bro? What are you doing? not doing a vertical shot.
Offense needs something here on second down. It is 2nd and long.
All right, A.J. Green, this is you, man.
One running back. That's Bell. Osweiler. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
Try it again.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive.
So much of this game is focus and concentration. And whenever I see guys running the in route, I know that in the back of their mind,
and he's in
touchdown.
the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A.J. Green, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bucs have taken the lead.
And that drive we just saw that culminated in a touchdown, exactly what many offenses are looking for. Sustained ones that can impose their will on the other team.
And I get the ball back.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fairly short kick, taken at the 14 here. And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36. And Denver getting set to take the field. And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge in the huddle. You know, we always look to the quarterback, but sometimes it's another player on the team, a star, a veteran, someone with some excitement and energy. It's like, all right, guys, let's shake things up and let's go, because they still have an opportunity to make things happen.
Illegal forward pass. Yes, I will
there's one you don't see often, the illegal forward pass.
And the reason we don't see it very often is the quarterback has to be totally beyond the line of scrimmage for the flag to come out. If any part of the quarterback is behind the line of scrimmage when he throws the ball, then it's not an illegal forward pass.
Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete. Amari Cooper, the intended target. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Third and long, it's Newton. Got a man.
He got it. Damn it. He's down, though.
Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside.
Uh-oh. Emmanuel Sanders is down.
From the 50, Newton.
Sack.
As he throws there, incomplete.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. Newton to the left side, incomplete for Amari Cooper.
Caught it?
It'll be a gain of 9, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 1.
All right, come on, guys. We got this.
Newton looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He's got time in the pocket. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The veteran Nate Washington, the man he was looking for. And that's going to make it 4th down. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. They'll spot. Oh, look at this. A flip to the kicker. He's going to try to run for it. And some room to roam now.
Oh, really?
Pick up the first and keep possession. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and they're able to pick up the conversion here on 4th down.
Damn.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive.
Well, they're going to get a field goal unless I can get the ball away from them.
Now a 1st down throw for Newton. He's got time. Cam fighting. He lost the football. It's out. And fortunately, he's able to reel it back in, but it's going to go down as a big loss here on the play.
Well, that was a big oops right there. But how about his ability to correct it? Loses the football, able to get it back himself.
Yeah, pounced right back on it, keeps possession. So the offense avoids disaster, keeps possession. Now it's second down. A final shot before the break. Newton. Right side catch. Gilmore. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line.
Held him to nothing.
So we've hit halftime here in Tampa with the Bucs out in front. As we send you cross-state to Orlando to check in with Larry Ridley. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
Thanks, Brandon, and welcome to the EA Halftime Report. Let's take a look back at the first half. Both the Buccaneers and the Broncos are mucking it up a bit on defense. Neither offense can get going, and so it may end up as a defensive battle for 4 quarters. All right, let's take a look at some of the highlights from the first half. Now, early in the second quarter, the hurry throw would be picked off. Gilmore is the one who makes the pick to give a boost to his defense. Late in the second, Osweiler's going to complete the pass, and 14 yards later, he's going in for the score. The Buccaneers land the first punch.
Yep.
Staying late in the second, Hunter's got to get to the quarterback here. This will go as a loss of 10. So that's a wrap for us. We'll head back now to Raymond James Stadium for the start of the second half.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. The return comes from Orleans Darkwa.
Ooh,
Good starting
almost
field
broke
position
that.
as he's up just shy of the 40. We focus our attention now on the Broncos defense. The first half for them pretty good, but they're losing, so I guess a small margin for error right now.
Small margin, and now they're probably looking at it as if they need to pick up their offense a little bit. If we just keep holding them to this type of a total, we keep our offense in the game. They get a chance to rev up and give us a chance to win.
They'll try to set the tone here. So deja vu all over again. Another good week, and sometimes maybe because the defense doesn't look that bad, maybe this is just good offense beating good defense in this case.
I like that because we always want to point out that there's a breakdown or someone made a mistake or there was an error. Sometimes it's exactly as you described it. Sometimes they just made better plays, and that's what he's been doing for the last 2 weeks. Someone's got to find a way to cover this guy. Otherwise, he may set some records.
And this is going to be incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, James Hanna. And it'll be 4th down. A pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it, and in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides, where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
Got it.
They wind up getting 11 on that one. And on 4th down, they're able to convert and move the sticks. I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, 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 and what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Green's got it over the middle. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line.
Holding offense.
Are you kidding? Stop holding, guys. Seriously. Well, let's do a nice long pass to A.J. Green since that one didn't count now.
On 2nd down, Osweiler. Green with a catch left
He
side.
still got it!
And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. It's a pickup of 17 there. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down. And 3 full yards here for the offense to get on 3rd down. Osweiler now to throw on third down. Jackson
What?
shot it over the middle. No gain at all on the play there, and that brings
None?
up fourth.
Pass complete, but no gain.
No yards.
Yeah.
So you file that as unsuccessful.
Yeah, you do, don't you? Except on the stats, throwing the ball,
Get a completion.
you get a catch,
Yeah.
but still,
No yards.
yardage. Okay.
Yeah, that was dumb.
And we're back. The offense had a chance to talk things over. We'll see what they come up with here on this next play. So the kick
I
from
call
here
this
on a
play a
field
lot,
goal would have been
but
right
it
at
works.
53 yards. But instead, offense out there. They're going for it. Osweiler. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. Well, that's some kind of effort. When he caught it, I doubted if he could get there. Knew it was going to be close, but credit him. Really good effort.
How about the rack on that play, the run after catch? But most of the time we think of it as just being an open field and picking up
Yeah,
yardage.
good job,
Sometimes you
Bell.
have to be real physical in order to gain the yardage you need for a first down.
And third quarter here, you've got the lead. This is where that strong run game can really benefit you. Stayed in bounds there, kept the clock going.
I like all the points you just made there. And if you throw the football and it's incomplete, now you've stopped the clock and you've helped out the guys on the other side of the ball. So keep it in the hands of those runners, keep moving it, keep grinding clock.
7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
But we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body.
And he's in.
Touchdown.
Buccaneers. Brock Osweiler with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Bucs are going to add on to their lead.
Instead of having to play follow the leader there, the leader led.
I like that. And he likes that, doesn't he? 1st and goal, let me do the job.
Because you know when he falls into the end zone after falling behind those big guys who pushed up front, that's a pretty good celebration, isn't it?
Gives him a little street cred in the locker room, too, doesn't it?
Street cred, and then when they go out to dinner afterwards, he's still picking up the check.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. A look at the offense now here, coming back out on the road for their first possession of the second half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them.
Oh,
and you know,
shit.
they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes
Damn.
into play a lot of
How
the
many
time.
plays do you script coming out of the second half?
Most of the time in the first half, you're
good
scripting
run.
12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now in Tampa. It's the Broncos trailing, but they do have possession of the football as we begin quarter number 4. Now the offense lining up 1st and 10.
All right, come on now.
On 1st down, Newton.
Somebody.
Caught left side, Gilmore. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone.
And there's another completion to the tight end. And let's face it, it is hard to overthrow a 6'6" target.
It is indeed. Quarterbacks like their speed guys. They like that huge 6'6" target that they've got in him.
They really do, and it reminds me of what one great tight end told me once. He told his quarterback, just make sure you throw it up there, kind of like put up in the top shelf where the kids can't get it.
They'll lose a yard, and it brings up 3rd.
They lost
5
one,
yards to
but they
gain here
completed
on
the
3rd
pass.
down. And never good on a pass completion there to go the wrong way. Lost yardage.
No, for some reason it seems to work better when you throw it downfield or you can move the ball downfield running it that way, doesn't it? But in this case, if you're the defensive guys, you're energized, executed well, and you caused a lost yardage.
They lost 3 yards.
It's going to feel good and look great in film. If you're a selfish player and you're
going for it.
you're
Yeah,
cool with the
stop
completion.
'em.
Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss.
Do a
though.
shutout,
Yeah,
guys.
you went
Shutout.
backwards on the yardage. It kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out,
They
sniff
catch
it
it?
out, and finish it off.
It'll be a
he
gain
caught
of
it. Damn
24
it.
on the play. And the decision to go for it pays off. They've got a 1st and goal. They've been struggling in the
They're gonna
passing
score a
game. Do you
touchdown.
like the aggressiveness there? I mean, it worked on that play, but do you like it?
I do, because a lot of the time,
And he will take it in for a Bronco
Yeah.
touchdown. Todd Gurley, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Broncos draw a bit closer. And he was excellent on that drive. He deserved to be the one to get across the chalk.
oh, I agree with you totally. A workhorse on the drive, and how about that last decisive run to punch it in?
And he knocks it through.
It's all right. I get the ball back. It's fine. I'll use up the whole rest of the time to score again.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Here's Brock Osweiler and the Texan offense getting set to go. So, Charles, there are the numbers. What's happened here? Defensive adjustments that's caused him to sort of fall off a bit?
I think so. That has to happen. You've got to make some changes, because in the first half, they were pretty effective. But the second part is sometimes when you're doing really well, you get off your game a little bit.
Come
you
on,
get off
guys.
the gas a little. You're like, okay, we've got this thing. And that's not necessarily the case.
Got it.
Maybe right now, someone just needs to tell a joke in the huddle, loosen things up, and get their big guy going again. And that's how you throw for a whole heap of yards in a game. You get efforts like that from your receivers. How about him laying out for that catch?
Yeah, excellent. Makes the quarterback look a whole lot better. They go play action here on 1st down. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. 11 yards on the pickup, and it's good enough for a Tampa Bay first.
One of the selling points of the in route is it gives the quarterback a really nice sight line to his receiver, and almost on a direct shot, able to throw the ball into the middle of the field and have a great chance of success as they did on that play.
And the open receiver, it's Robert Woods. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. It's an 8-yard pickup, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
And this will probably be the last play they can squeeze in here before the 2-minute warning.
Defense always has to be careful in this situation. A lot of teams like to take a shot.
Osweiler, and he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Really nice play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball, but for the guys on the offensive line, they're doing a nice job of trying to protect their passer. But when a guy hops in the air and goes airborne to try and knock one away, it's difficult because you can't reach out and grab him. That'll be a holding penalty. So all you're trying to do is make some type of a play on him, make some type of contact to try and get his arms out of the sky.
Get it to Hannah. He's been pretty
3rd and
consistent.
2, now Osweiler. And this time he's got the hookup. It's complete. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage to the 35. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. So here we go, 1st and 10 now. Osweiler's going to throw it. Green with a catch left side. And he's brought down. Now the Broncos are going to take a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And the next snap coming inside the red zone here.
Here we go now.
Osweiler to throw. And Green with a catch left side. And now the Broncos will
Denver's
burn
using
another
all their
here.
timeouts.
That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. The defense, they got a little bit of a breather. Now they're back and set as we resume play. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive.
Come on, Vincent Jackson.
Throwing now is Osweiler. His pass caught with the 4.
Touchdown, Vincent Jackson.
For a Tampa Bay touchdown. Vincent Jackson, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Buccaneers here finding a way to stretch their lead.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
Boswell now to kick it away after the
Alrighty,
touchdown.
here we go.
This one taken from the 7. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. So the Broncos coming out now. Last time they were out, they scored. Still trailing here, though, so some work to do.
But it's okay in terms of mindset. Because they scored the last time, they're not quite as worried about being down on the scoreboard because now their confidence is a little bit higher. They feel like they got something going, and they feel like they can attack again and put more points on the board.
Are you scoreboard watching if you're the offense, or are you just focused on this drive?
Out of bounds.
We wouldn't be telling the truth if we said that they didn't scoreboard watch. Everyone does it to some extent.
What?
But you've got to set it aside right now and just focus on this series. That'll take care of the scoreboard if they punch it into the end zone.
I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. Newton looking to throw on 3rd and 1. But it's brought in by Washington. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. And the offense moving quickly to the line. They go play action here on 1st down. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had to fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. Throwing on 3rd down, Newton. And the 3rd down pass falls incomplete. They were searching for the tight end, Darren Fells. And that'll bring up 4th down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Desperation time. Newton, 4th down. And no,
out of bounds.
It's incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. So with that, we can just about close the book on this one, Charles.
Yeah, what's the old expression about slim and none? Well, Slim just left town on that
They're
one.
down to none?
Yes, exactly right.
Oh, Osweiler going to throw it. Jackson's got it over the middle. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside.
Haha. If we're going to win this one. Let's run that again. That seems to work real well. Yeah, their defense is not that good, considering I've been able to just run all over. But also, my offense is good, so I mean, most of my top draft picks were
Green's
defensive
got it
players.
over the middle. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
Brandon, we did watch him play well on tape last week, and it was a lot of fun to watch, and he put together some nice numbers, some really nifty plays, and He's doing it again this week, and what I'm seeing is the rest of his team starting to rise in confidence as well.
Rubbing off a little bit?
I think so, and I think that they're buying into him. They believe in him as their leader, which means that they're going...
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Yeah, 4 seconds. I'm just going to kick a field goal. Might as well make it look like a nicer...
Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more, little insult to injury here late in the game. This to make it a 3-score game late. And his kick is good. And
yeah, 24 to nothing, or 24 to 7.
And you know, winning is good for all the obvious reasons. But if for nothing else, it makes tomorrow's film session a little more palatable, doesn't it?
Oh, indeed it does. Sometimes it helps you in the grading because the coaches will look at it, and if it's a borderline play for you, if you won the game, you might get a plus in your column instead of a minus.
So for Tampa Bay, that early momentum continues here as they move to 4-0. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Carolina Panthers. Meanwhile, for the Broncos, they'll sink now to 0-4. And they'll be at home for one next week as the Atlanta Falcons come to town.
Yeah.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew,
passing yards.
I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. And with that, I'm off to the airport. Charles will be on I-4 back to Windermere as we say so long from Tampa.
Have a nice trip. I'll be home before you even take off.
Lucky.